Hello, everyone. Chris here with Leeloo. Happy Thursday. Happy post U.S. presidential elections. We are at market close. So I wanted to do a little something a little different today. Before we get started, let me go over the risk disclosure. Futures and options trading carries a significant risk. It may not be suitable for everyone. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. Everything on this video and all of our videos on our YouTube content is for educational purposes only. So this is all for educational purposes only. All right. So I'm going to post something up here. So give me one chance here. Hope your trading went well today. Let's see here. Okay, we are at market close. So let's see if we have anyone come and hang out with us today. So I know this is probably typically the time people go and watch and hang out somewhere else. So let's see if we have anyone join us. All right, there we got some people coming in. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Typically, do not do a show at this time during market close, but wanted to come and say hi and talk about post-election thoughts. So let's see if we can. Let me see if I can. Perfect. We'll put that here. See if we can go in there. Okay, let's go. All right. Maybe I can put it up there. How about that? There we go. That works. All right. If you're hanging out with us today, if you're here, I'd love for you to say hello. So just let me know you're here. That would be great. Tomorrow we have a Zoom call scheduled at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. Don't miss this opportunity. It's a great time for you. I'm going to be there to listen to you. That's what I'm going to be doing. So love to hear from you. If you want to be part of that, all you have to do is just email our support team. Email them right now. Email support@leelooTrading.com. Let them know you want to be part of the Zoom call and provide us your email address, and we'll send you the invite and get you on that list. So you do need to email us. So please let us know you want to participate in that. That'll be a time for you to share your thoughts, provide us any feedback, good, bad, or anything in between. Love to hear from you. All right, let's see here. All right, and if you're hanging out with us today, just if you go to the chat and let me know you're here, that would be great. Appreciate that. And again, our email for support is support@leelooTrading.com. All right, so post-election, we saw quite a bit of things happen here. Obviously, we saw some big movements, and we're seeing those movements continue to go up even through today. So very, very interesting for sure. So that's the NQ there, the ES. Same thing. We saw some big moves in this market today, just like we did yesterday and the day before, going in post-election. So let's see what the YM is doing here. So big day yesterday for the YM. Huge move. So the Dow just killed it yesterday. So we saw some action on the 5th. Saw this huge move, making up for all the days going back to the 18th of October. So very interesting to see. So one of the things that I was looking at market doing was potentially, by the way, not a big move at all today. Um, so very, very interested on that. One of the things I thought about is that it will continue to make newer highs, higher highs, higher lows here going into several next months and time going forward. Um, but I do expect some sort of major pullback. And this is regardless of who's going to win the election. So whether it was President-elect Donald Trump that was going to win, or the current vice president, I think we're going to continue to see some highs going in, and then this major pullback. So no surprises there, but definitely a great rally here. The market was setting up for it, especially if you look at the NQ, as we continue that trend. Obviously, we made a bigger push just because of what was going on in the markets and or outside in the news and the elections, but no big surprise. It's kind of what we expected, which is good. Interesting to know. So I did a little bit of trading today. I was trading my ES account, or my ES instrument rather, and of course, I was trading at the time where it was before 1 p.m. Central Time, so before the major news about the cut in interest rates and stuff. And it took a little drawback, and I took actually a couple losses there. So I'm like, well, how can you take a loss on such a bullish day? Well, it happens. So of course I got in the worst possible time when it was taking a kickback. And let me see if I can go find that on here. 5 minutes, and it was right before 1 o'clock, so it's probably around right here, I think, actually. Let's see if 1 o'clock is, yeah, right around this time right here. It's when I was trading to go long. I took some trades right around here, and of course took me out on those trades there. So I hung out there, and then we had the news come in at 1, continuing to push the markets up there. So Italian Milty from good to see you. Hey, it's been a while since I saw you. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a YouTube live at this time because a lot of people I don't see in the morning. I wanted to see if we can catch you guys in the afternoon during the market close here. So great to see you. Thanks for saying hello. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. So I took a couple losses today on a bullish market going long. So very, very, how can I say this? Fun, very fun, right? Of course. So if you look here, and this is interesting, this doesn't indicate whether I'm going to trade or not, but it's always funny. So if you look, this is volume here, and you can see it's green, 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 red, green, red, red, green, 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 red, green, green, red, green, green, red, green, 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 red, green, green, red, green, 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 red, green. And then once I start trading, it's red, 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 red. So you just have to laugh at that sometimes. So like we have not seen 4 reds in a row, and suddenly I get in and long, and things just go south. And so then the reds kind of take over, green, green, red, and then back to normal. But for the rest of the day, we didn't see 4 reds in a row until that one time. So if you ever want to go long, just call me. I'll go in the trade, and then the market will just do the opposite. That's funny. Now you got to be able to laugh at those. So today I had a losing day. Haven't, it happens. Unfortunately, more often than I want, but it's part of trading. So love to hear your thoughts of today and how your trades went today. So after this, I shut it off. So, and thankfully my, the guy that does the pest control came in, and you would have thought I was complaining about just every possible insect, because I was frustrated. I don't know why I was frustrated, but I was not happy. I put it that way. So super nice guy, Blake, he comes into the door and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh man, we have ants everywhere." And I'm like, there's not like a single ant in the whole house. So I'm like, I think they're just outside. And he's like, "Oh, okay, show me. Can you show me?" I was like, "Well, you can't see them, but I'm sure they're there." So I was just like taking out my anger on the pest control guy. Super nice guy. Shout out to Blake and the great job that he does. He does a phenomenal job, by the way. So, anyways, but yeah, so I haven't been that frustrated in a long time. And I usually don't get frustrated, which tells you that I was just, again, it was such an easy market. I'm like, dude, just go long and you're gonna be fine. And I do trade with some really tight stops, and so that's part of the game. So I traded twice, so I take 2 trades a day, and that's it. And so and it took me out on both times. So fun time, right? So it took me out right here and then right here. So those are, I believe, both of those that took me out. So right before the 1 o'clock news, which we come. So all right. So we have some news today on the Forex. Let's see here, factory. Always good to check out. In fact, we'll check out right now. So we had the federal funds rate, the FOMC statement, and we also had the press conference there, and then consumer credit also came out. Not major news at all. So I haven't seen it live. I haven't read too much about it, but I do know that we had some major movement there on the federal fund rates, as well as we had unemployment rates this morning. And so it was forecasted at 223. It came out at 221. The interest rates looks like they're 4.75%. They were forecasted at 4.75, so yeah, they went down there. So interested on that. So I'd love to hear your feedback, see how your day went trading. By the way, and for those who are jumping in there, our Zoom call tomorrow with me, love for you to join. This is an opportunity for me to hear from you. I'll be doing most of the listening and hearing from your thoughts and your feedback. So love to hear from you. Please give me a shout out. If you want to be part of that, all you got to do is go to support, email support@leelootrend.com. Let them know that you want to be part of that call. They're going to put you on our invite list, and an email will go out to you. In fact, an invite to join our sim call. And come prepared with questions or maybe some feedback. Maybe there's things that you like, or maybe there are things that you don't like. Love to hear it all. Don't hold back. Just like always, though, we just ask you to be, professional and kind, and just share, your feedback with us. Love to hear it, and that will continue to help us here at Leeloo to be sure that we stay a top company for you as we continue to provide just great products for all of our traders. All right, guys. So I think I went over the Zoom call. I went over the no, I haven't gone over this. We have our Black Friday Get Ready event. So I hope you get ready for that. I love November, December, 2 of my favorite months for sure. I love the holiday season. I love Thanksgiving. For those here in the United States, it's one of my favorite holidays. I enjoy Black Friday. I remember growing up dealing with Black Friday. It was just a lot of fun. Even if you don't buy anything, it's just a lot of fun. So we're gonna have some fun with that as well. We have some big surprises coming up this month. I hope to be able to share those with you as soon as I am able to. I will be sharing those with you. And of course, our early Black Friday events going on right now with 90% off on our LLB accounts. So be sure you take care of that. In fact, I was talking to a trader yesterday on the phone, and I think his name is John, and he was sharing with me how he just loves the bundles and the ability, and how relaxing he's able to trade and focus on his actual trading, and focus on trading and not so much on the accounts, given so many options in the bundles. So thank you, John, for that feedback on those bundles, and really appreciate it. Italian says, lost $60 on the ES this morning using stops that were too tight, but made 60 on the CL crude. So just down commissions, basically. A slightly negative day for me. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard sometimes to have tight stops, but they sure help you live another day. So, and that's what trading is can you survive another day, keep trading, because ultimately, if you can master your skill and be disciplined, continue to grow your accounts. It just happens slowly over time. So not all in one day. And that's a lot easier said than done. So trust me, I've been through it all. So one of the great things is I'm able to relate to a lot of you because I have gone through probably all the steps that you have gone through, or maybe you're in the middle of one that I have, been to. So, and I'm probably in the middle of one that you've been to. So depending on how long you've been trading, that's the interesting about trading is no matter where you are in your journey, there are people in front of you, and there's people behind you, and there's people with you. And so we all kind of go through the same emotions and the same stuff. And it's comforting to know that there's others out there that have felt the same feelings that you have, and good or bad, and so that we can share those together. So thank you so much, Italian Milty, for sharing those. All right. Any other comments? Love to hear from anyone else. Or if you have anything else Italian to say. If not, we are good to go. Love to hear though any other feedback. So I'll give it here about a minute or so to see if anybody else wants to share anything. Maybe you have any questions about tomorrow's event on Zoom. So let me make this a little bigger so make sure you guys can see it and read it there. So again, our Zoom call tomorrow. All you got to do is email support@leelootrend.com. Let them know that you want to be part of it. It'll be tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. That's Friday, November 8th. Don't miss this opportunity for you to share your thoughts and provide us feedback. I will be there mainly to listen. Of course, I'll be talking to you, but my chief job tomorrow will be to listen to you guys. So, all right. Well, that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, it looks like we have somebody posted something here. So let me read that before we go. Vito SR says, bundles are amazing, Chris, but I think you should revise the trading days for payouts and the frequency for the applications. Yeah, that's great feedback. Thank you for providing that feedback. What do you mean I have a question for payout and the frequency for the applications? What do you mean applications? You mean, I just want to be sure I understand that. So you're thinking, okay, less trading days for payouts and the frequency for the application. That I don't know, that last part there. So if you can maybe help me understand that a little better, Vito, or if maybe somebody knows what he's saying, that'd be great. So good. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for your feedback, Vito, and I hope you can join us tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Central Time, via Zoom, and I will be sharing that link. Just make sure you email support@leelootrend.com to get your invite. Okay, Vito says being able to apply for a payout maybe 2-3 times a month or something like that. Okay, so the frequency. Yeah, so reduce the trading days required for a payout and the frequency of the payout. That's your feedback. Gotcha. Thank you for that. I've heard that quite a bit, so thank you for continuing to share those thoughts with me as we continue to make Leeloo even better. So we're putting a lot of work on the back end. We got some really exciting news coming up. Again, I wish I could share more. I can't right now, but as soon as I'm able to, we'll continue to share some more information with you. So a lot of fun things going on here at Leeloo. And if you're looking for a place to trade, we'll love to be that place for you. Also, maybe you don't trade with Leeloo, maybe you're a part of a room that trade room or Discord group that other people that maybe they don't trade with Leeloo, but they have something to say. Love to hear from them. Love to hear what they want to see from a company. So invite them to our Zoom call tomorrow. Just tell them, hey, email support@leelootrend.com so they can jump and talk directly to me and share like, hey, here's why I don't trade with Leeloo. I would love to see 1, 2, and 3, right? Or I thought about Leeloo, but I haven't traded them because of this. Love to hear their feedback, just like I love to hear your feedback. So Vito, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate your willingness to share. All right, so we'll do a last call here. Just because Vito, you came at the last second right before I disconnected, so I'm glad you were able to. So I'm going to give anyone an option here right before I disconnect to ask any questions or provide any feedback here before I get off the air. So we'll get about 30 more seconds. Oh, Vito says a passive via evaluation. So looking forward to the news. Yeah, very fun. Very good for you. Congrats. Yeah. How long have you been trading, Vito? You've been trading for a while? Like, have you been trading weeks or months or years? It's kind of weird talking at this time because this is the time when the markets are closed that I usually run out and do some errands and stuff. So, very weird being at home at 4:26 Central Time, 5:26 Eastern. Market opens in about 32, 33 minutes, 34 minutes actually. All right. Oh, congrats. So Vito says he's been training for a few years. First time on Leeloo. Well, welcome. So glad to have you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Chris. I'm the CEO here at Leeloo. I get the privilege to hang out with you guys, work with you guys, and it's truly a privilege and an honor to share this trading journey with you guys as well. I'm a trader myself. Um, and just like many of you, I've traded with Leeloo and other companies in the past. Um, and now I trade my own account. And now I get the privilege of running Leeloo. We have a phenomenal team here at Leeloo. We have a great support team. So anytime you have any questions, please be sure you email support team support@leelootrain.com. So they are just waiting for you to email them. They're super excited to be able to help fellow traders. In fact, 100% of our support team are traders themselves. So they know exactly what you're going through. If you're just having simple issues like logging in to more complex issues, they have been through it themselves, I assure you. So they know exactly what's going on. They would love to talk to you. So even if you just want to shoot us an email, say hello, we'll love to hear from you as well. So support@leadtrading.com. All right, Vito, good to see you. Italian, good night. I hope you have a great day. Let's see if the markets continue to go and make those higher highs as we go into Friday tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Central Time, Friday, November 8th. To get your Zoom